Hey guys, welcome back to another tier list video. Today we're going to be doing another highly requested tier list. I know it's been a little bit since I did the last one. Sorry, I've been playing Pokemon. I'm gonna make a video on that soon. But yeah, I've been playing that. But another tier list. You guys have been requesting it. This one's gonna be on which Smash Bros characters would be the best babysitters. So like if I leave my kids Pete and Pete and Brian, and they're who would I want to take care of them? And let's say the age is like 5 and like 17. No, 5 and like 4. So they're little children, but they can speak. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alf, I feel like he's either a child or short, because I didn't play Pikmin. But I feel like if he is not a child, he'd be A tier because he controls all the Pikmin, so he already knows how to control with small things that babble and yell and are annoying like children. So he'll be pretty good with that. But he is also small and annoying, and I hate him. So I don't know. He also relates to them though, so I don't know. So it's pretty good. But S tier, I don't know. I feel like you have to be special to be up there. Banjo's a bear. But he has the bird though, and the bird would entertain the people or the kids. So I'll put him in C tier. Bayonetta, I feel like she'd be really, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Bayonetta would never babysit anyone just by looking at her. But if she did, I mean, hey, um, she's just a person that'd be pretty good at it. But she also has guns and weapons. So unless I don't know, I'm not letting that around Pete. But it's just up to your preference, I guess. But she would definitely have some like order. She wouldn't let them go all crazy. Bowser is a father, Bowser Jr. So he'd be pretty good. But he's also a turtle, so I don't know how that affects it. But like without the turtle aspect, he's probably S tier because he is a father. He has had the children with someone who knows, but he has children at least. So that'd be pretty epic. He's essentially a professional at this point. Bowser Jr. is a child. That I don't. He's a child. He has the clown card though. That'd be entertaining. They could just mess around. He would just hang out with them, and then they pay him when he leaves. Captain Falcon's an alpha Chad, so he's like Falcon and Bayonetta. They're like if they ever were to babysit, I feel like they'd be good, but I just can't see it visually, and that makes it harder for me to conceive how good they'd really be. Charizard is dragon. It's entertaining. Actually, it's a fire dragon. It's gonna burn everything down. But at least they're entertained, so he's not gonna be F tier because they're entertained. Crom. This is just the tier of like just realistic adults that don't look stupid. So I feel like Crom would be good. I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I don't really know. Cloud, yep, the same thing with Crom. I never played Final Fantasy. Sorry, I don't know. Corin, yeah, I'm just I I don't know what to say. Daisy, ooh, Daisy would. I feel like Daisy likes kids. Just look at her. She's like, because she's so loud. She'd be good. I think she'd be a professional, one of the best. And Peach gets kidnapped, and Daisy babysits kids. So yeah, I think she'd be good at it. Dark Pit, he's too edgy. I don't want him near my children. He's gonna rub off his edginess. He looks like he's 15 though, so that's like a good like babysitting age, I guess. It's like because an adult probably wouldn't babysit, but if they were to, they'd be good at it. But like, yeah, Dark Pit, like he's too edgy. But if he wasn't edgy, then maybe there's another person similar to Pit that's not edgy. I'm gonna do Echoes, by the way. It's pretty obvious so far, but Dark Samus would just stare them. It just sit. I feel like she'd sit in a chair menacingly and just wait until for something to go wrong. So they would just kind of look at her. So I guess Authority would be good, but I wouldn't hire her unless my kids were like demons, which they would never be. Maybe Pete. Pete, I don't know about Pete. I don't know, he's a little different, but that's beside the point. So I feel like she'd be good. Diddy Kong is a child and a monkey, which doesn't bode well. But he's a monkey, so I'm just thinking like he'd be entertaining, but like, would he be a good babysitter? No. But he doesn't also just speak English. He doesn't speak English. I guess that doesn't really matter because neither does the bear or the bird, or maybe Bowser does. I don't know. I didn't actually know he does in Mario Sunshine. Never mind, I lied. But yeah, he'd be barely. He'd be able to keep their attention, but I don't know if he'd be good babysitter. Donkey Kong's like big Diddy Kong, just big, same flaws, but he's just bigger. If they tried to kill Diddy Kong, they probably could, but Donkey Kong, I find that hard to imagine. Doctor Mario's a doctor, and Mario, he looks like he like is that guy that he's like, oh yeah, I have a PhD, but then he works at the local like pharmacist and prescribes people what vitamins they need, like the Flintstones one. He's like, yeah, yeah, just take those. I don't really know, man. I just work here. So, but he knows a lot about vitamins. So if your kid's sick whilst they're gone, he's that's what he does. I don't know. Duck hunts a dog. I would be entertained if I was a child. No, but yeah, it's just a dog. But I mean, that's all. I guess no, wait, because you're just leaving your kid at home. It's just a dog. Like Diddy Kong has like some. He has a sentient language of communication with clearly like with Donkey Kong and stuff. And monkeys are I think smarter than dogs. I would hope. But that's just a dog and a duck with a gun. Also, Jesus, yeah, no. Flacco, I guess he can speak, but he's a bird as well. But he can talk fluent English. And they'd be like, "Oh, why are you a bird?" And they'd be like, "Well, why does it matter, kids?" And then you have the whole talk about racism. Oh, actually, I don't know if I want my kids to deal with that already. Never mind. Fox, Falco, but I feel like he wouldn't. He would just be like, "What's racism?" And he'd be like, "Do you guys want to watch a movie or something?" And they'd be like, "Okay." So I feel like Fox would be like Falco, but better. So that's like kind of on the game. Ganondorf, uh, if he doesn't bring the big old Doria, he's just a big man. He would be definitely he would just pick it up like the child in just one hand and just take it wherever he wants. So I don't know. I feel like he'd be good, but then he also wouldn't. He would just like it's like, well, can we do something, Ganondorf? And he'd be like, what do you want me to do? So I don't know how well that go. But if he found something for him to do, he'd be able to control him. Greninja's a frog, but he's a ninja frog though. Ooh, dude, Pete would love ninja frogs. But then like Brian, I think Brent, I think it was with the B. He would, I don't know. He has a phobia of like things that are pink and blue, and also what this color specifically. So I don't know how they go that well with Brittany. But if he doesn't mind, then I feel like it'd be good. But just like this is more specifically for my future children that I know are exactly how they're gonna be. Hero, he doesn't talk, right? He would just stare menacingly at them, and he has a sword. You just actually, I feel like we can just put all the links because there's still like people, so they'd be able to point and grunt vigorously. I guess I'll find them later. Whatever. Actually, hold on, I see him now. But they didn't. They can't commute. They don't talk, or do they choose not to talk? Or can they not talk? I don't actually know. I haven't played the Legend of Zelda game. Whatever. Alright, I played one, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, they can't talk, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, this is just children, but there's two children, so they'd be able to like if they needed to like brawl to the death. It's just like a play date. They happen to get paid. How old are they? They look like they're like 4, 5, like 7 maybe. They're young children as well. Like Bowser Jr. is a child. These are like babies with like freaking igloo suits. Yeah, igloo suits. I don't know, man. Ike Ike's pretty edgy, or he's actually no. Ike looks like a dad. He looks like a dad and a Chad. Look at this boy. Like he just look at him. He's just like, what are you doing, man? Just go to bed. And just eat your cereal. And they'd be like, just do what the man says. then well, we get a story time maybe. He'd be good at telling stories actually. None of these people would be good at telling stories. Who would be good at telling stories here? Yeah, no, he would be good at telling stories though. Incineroar, he would just go, and they'd be like, Incineroar, can we play that board game? And he'd be like, and he would suplex my kid out the window. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with Incineroar unless they watch WWE. But I'm assuming they don't. So yeah, Incineroar. I feel like he would just like mess him up real good. He wouldn't know what he is. He'd just go roar, and then he'd walk through my door, and it's like, "What? Are you ready? Can we leave now?" And he'd be like, and then we'd be like, "Okay," but he actually meant, "Where am I? Do you know? Is this Nepal?" And I'm like, "No, it's an Overwatch map." And then we'd leave, and then he would just see my children. He'd be like, "That looks like Inkling. That damn top tier," and then he would just go crazy. Speaking of Inkling, nice transition there. Um, it's a child, but it's not okay. It's not a. Is it a kid or a squid? I think the kid here. I'm gonna rate. No, the kid is definitely like B tier because it looks like not a child, but a kid, like a teenager or something. But if it's a squid, definitely down here. But I'm gonna assume it's a kid, so I'll put it around B tier. Where'd he go? Oh, I actually lost where she went. Isabel's a dog, but it can talk. Or is Yeah, or is this village? Maybe Villager's just crazy and just talks to himself and a bunch of rocks and animals. But I don't know. She's also a mayor. Yeah, Isabel would be good, dude. She'd be sick. Actually, yeah, she'd be high. Cause she knows what she's doing. She's a bit of a professional at talking to small annoying creatures and like keeping things in order. Yeah, she'd be good actually. Ivysaur. What the hell is Ivysaur gonna do? Up air? That's like, yeah. The up air doesn't exist in real life. It's fake. I don't know. He's cool. He's not even. What is he? Bruh. Is he like a turtle? Whatever. Ivysaur wouldn't be good, but he wouldn't be bad. Like, he would just be non. He just. Essentially, all these people are just irrelevant. And then, actually, no. Popo and Nana are just like a play, so I'm going to move them up. Joker, I don't know. He's like. I feel like he's very. Wait, Joker. No, Joker can't talk. Never mind. I was gonna say he's a mute too. If Arson comes out, then I don't know. I don't know if that's bad or if that's good because if he's angry, it's bad. But if it's because he has other personas actually. I haven't played Persona 5. Don't sue me. But yeah, Joker would be good. Maybe not A tier. Because Ike has an A tier just because the, you know, just that look. I don't know. It's something about that look. Jigglypuff. Oh, we'd be able to put them to sleep immediately. It would just sing and they would go to sleep and they would just literally they can just do whatever the heck they want. Okay, yeah, Jigglypuff's sick though. Not S tier though, because it just can make them go to sleep and nothing else. Ken is a Chad. He's a family man. Look at him. It's a family man right there. He knows what he's doing. DDD? I don't know. I actually. Everyone else I can just say, oh, they would go here. I don't. Hold on. Hold on. What? Oh, we'll make it brown. Yeah. DDD can go in there. I literally have no idea where DDD would go. I am so lost. K. Rool. Maybe we will find a place for DDD later. Maybe. King K. Rool. I don't know. He could just like. He is like the cannon, the pirate cannon. They could play like pirates or something. That'd be cool. And then he's that watchful eye. Okay, I'm gonna move up to B tier because the eye. It's like, what do you think you're doing? And he's pointing at him. He's like, what are you doing over there? You doing something funny, huh? Kirby's just Poyo. I feel like Kirby and Ice Climber should be the ones that are getting babysat. But then he could just like point to. No, wait. Kirby's a baby. Kirby's just a baby. Like literally. He's just also like the powers of a god. But he's a child. Like their child, he is a premium child, like an OG child. So yeah, he would be trash. Don't even. Little Mac. I don't know. Little Mac's like the same size as the kids. I don't even know where I put Little. He's just a guy, I guess. I don't know. He's just a normal guy. Lucario is just a dog with a spike through the middle. It's a weird looking dog too. I don't know how I feel about Lucario. It can't talk though. Most of the Pokemon can't even talk. Like all the Pokemon are low tier except for Jigglypuff, because she can sing. Angry Ninja because he's epic. Lucas is like, I feel like Lucas would be like, that's like something he would actually like do. Like I could see none of these people being a babysitter except for Daisy. And for some reason, I'm really convinced that Alpha would be a good babysitter. I don't know why. I like the further I'm going in this video, I just see it makes sense now. But Lucas, I feel like he wouldn't be the best, but I feel like that's definitely something he would go for, so it makes the most sense. So yeah, I'd put him around here. Lucina, did I place Marth yet? No, I didn't. Yeah. I have nothing to say for like the Fire Emblem characters, and there's a lot of them, but like there's nothing. They're not special. I haven't played Fire Emblem, so I don't know their personality. Maybe I should. I don't know if I should. There's so many games though. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Luigi, Mario. I feel like the kids would be like, Luigi, can we do this? He'd be like, yes, and he would just say no. He would just say yes to everything. So he'd be like the babysitter that they want back, but you're not sure because they were fine, but it's like you're just waiting for that one time. It's like, Luigi, can we go all GTA style in this ice cream shop right here? And he'd be like, well, okay, okay. So you're waiting for one of those to happen because a classic, but I'd rather not risk it. But if it didn't happen, I mean, he'd be great. Mario's like Dr. Mario without the PhD. So just worse Mario. You could fix a toilet if he's there though. I don't know. Maybe you should just hire Mario as a plumber and then like just leave. And he'd be like, okay, after plumbing for an hour, I'm done. And then it's like, we'll give you another $20, just a note on the table if you stay for another 2 hours. And he's like, I mean, I don't have anywhere else to be. So I guess. Martha's worst Lucina. Mega Man, he looks like a Mega Child, or Mega Boy, not Mega Man, but he is a robot. Oh, he could put like daycare, not daycare, what the heck am I saying? For heckin' babysitting, God. He can put like babysitting stuff in his arm, like he's a robot. He could come prepared with like a diaper changer and like a toaster, I don't know. Those are the things that come to my mind if I'm gonna babysit someone, I'm gonna need things to change diapers and a toaster. So you never know. Meta Knight is like edgy, not child Kirby with a sword, but I don't know what he would do. He would just point to them, just go upper, 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 upper. I wish Brawl was the best game anyway. So if they're playing Brawl, then I mean, Meta Knight's the top of every tier list there, so it doesn't matter. But we're not, so get over it. Even though I brought it up, don't worry about it. Mewtwo he can speak though, right? I don't know. He looks mature enough to handle children, and he can speak. I think, maybe, I don't know. I watched what? I don't know what I watched. I watched something where he speaketh, so I'll just say he can. The Miis can be literally anyone, but they're just like, they have no emotion. And that kind of scares me. But they are people. They're just normal people. Like, out of all the people on this list, you take away, like, the gun and the sword, and then, like, the PTSD from this guy, and they're all just normal people that you could find on the street for a babysitting ad. Mr. Gang & Watch? Doesn't he have like a bunch of jobs in like his game? I'm sure he can make babysitting one of his jobs. We'll put him high C. Because you can just like the babysitting game mode where you like keep the babies from like going into the fireplace or something. I don't know. That's a deal. We make Mr. Game and Watch like on the Switch and just add that one mode and keep everything else the same. Ness is like it's kind of like Lucas, but I feel like Ness would be better because he has like because Lucas would like bring his snake, but then one of the children would be like, oh, I don't like snakes. They're kind of scary. But like Ness has the baseball bat, and they could go play baseball. And then like his voice line is okay, so it's like, can we do this? Ness, okay. So he has more responses than Lucas does already, from what I know. Puckman. Oh god, I feel like Pac-Man has to go with DDD. I don't know. We'll place these guys at the end, but it's brain. Palutena, doesn't she like babysit Pit, essentially? I'm pretty sure she. Okay, I'm just gonna assume she doesn't, but maybe does. But I feel like she'd be a good babysitter. I don't know. I really don't know. Here, we'll put her right there. That looks good. Peach, no, she'd be like, oh yeah, I'll be over at like 5, and then like 3 weeks later, it's like, sorry, I got kidnapped. It's like, oh, it's okay. But then the one time she shows up, it's great, and they're like, oh, we gotta hire her again, and then she gets kidnapped 80,000 more times. So we'll put her right there. See, Daisy's lucky. She got the market on lock. Maybe she hires Bowser, bruh. This is new lore. Peach is a funny mouse that'll probably die like kill itself, like with just electric powers by the time you get back home, and the children have to take care of it. So yeah, and it's also a baby yeah, it's a baby Pokemon. Like no, Pikachu's just Pichu, but it won't kill itself, and it's not a baby Pokemon. But it's just a mouse. I don't know why I put Pikachu between. Frick, gosh, I'm genuinely upset with myself. I don't know why I put him between the heroes. Almar's like Alf, but he can't see anything. Like he can see, but not as much. So it's like he doesn't see what those rascals are getting up to. Maybe Piranha Plant. It's like he could be like a nanny cam. You could be like, okay, kids, we're going out, and you're unsupervised, but they're not unsupervised. And then Piranha Plant jumps out, and he's like, side B, 40% idiots, and they're like, oh. But then it only works once, so it's like a one and done thing. That'd be pretty good. Okay, Pit, I feel like he'd just be like, look at him. He's a good boy. He has that good boy colors. He's all pure and stuff. He's an angel, I'm pretty sure. I think he looks like one. Also, he'd be good at babies. He looks like the age. Like he has lots of voice lines from the game, so we know he speaks fluent English. As far as I know, like Mario, all he can go is "Wahoo!" and "So long, Gay Bowser." Like that could be his extent of English, and I wouldn't know. Or plumbing, he could just talk about plumbing, and that's all. But Pit, he doesn't know how to read, but he has a lot of communication as well. So I feel like he'd be pretty good. And then he has like the horses, like the chariot. That'd be sick. He can also fly, which is always useful. Pokemon Trainer, they manage like a bunch of pocket monsters, like always. I'll put them together. They always like manage like a bunch of Pokemon, so they'd be good at like taking care of things, and they also take care of like every Pokemon on this list. Like where's Jacob? Bro, what if Pokemon Trainer came in, and then they just hired other Pokemon, but then they're not babysitting. Okay, this is just them alone. But they know how to take care of things, so like I'd put them decently high. Richter, ooh, Fire Emblem tier and others. Ridley's a scary dragon, bro. He's scary. He's like Charizard, but more scary. Like Charizard's like a friendly dragon, and then this is like those ads where it's like why you shouldn't do like drugs. It's like before, and then after, and after. Bruh, look at his eyes. There's a story behind that. I don't want to know it. Rob, he's a robot. You can program into what you want. It's like, let the kids outside to play for 20 minutes. And he'd be like, beep boop. Okay. And then that's what he would do. He'd be pretty good. Okay. Do you know how I said Ike's up here? Because I feel like he'd be good at telling stories. Robin again. I don't know if they'd be good at telling stories, but they have a book. And they can just so they always carry a book so they could just read from that book, and then when it doesn't make sense they can just make up whatever the heck they want because the kids can't read it. They can be like, one time I killed a dragon with this book, and they're like, what? And then it's like, you mean Ridley? And they're like, no, no, it was another one. And they're like, oh, okay, I was concerned. But yeah, like, they'd be good. They could just tell story. I guess everyone can tell stories, but they have a book, so they have like a base knowledge, you know. Rosalina and Luma, she's literally babysitting right now. The dumb, stupid star. She is literally a professional babysitter. That's what she does. Like, yeah, she'd be amazing. Are you kidding me? Do you know what? I'm moving Pit down. She'd be sick. Roy. No comment. Wait a minute. Sorry, hold on. You can't separate the echoes so far apart besides, like, Peach. Because that one has an exception. Oh, oh, sorry. I'm just noticing that. Mewtwo's between female and male corn. What's that supposed to mean? Ryu is like, he's not a family man like Ken. He's just a man. He's not a family man though. Like Ken's a family man. Ryu's just a man. And a man's good, but not for babysitting. Well, they're not bad though. Samus, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to understand her. Like who? And then they'll be like, "What? What'd you say?" She'd be like, "I said." And like, you wouldn't be able to understand her. Okay, Dark Samus needs to be lower now because I just thought of that. But at least she tries, and she can point. Isn't she like, she has a robot suit as well? And they'd be like, ooh. Actually, okay, yeah, she's the robot suit. So is Dark Samus, so I'll move on up a little bit. But yeah. I wouldn't be able to understand her, but then again, it's like at least she's talking and she knows what she's doing. It isn't Skeelby. Sans Undertale. Oh, we always gotta put Sans Undertale high A tier. Like, he's just a classic. He'd be good with kids. He'd tell them, like, his funny puns, his funny jokes. He'd be like, a guy walks into a bar, and he never walks out. Why? Oh, that's a riddle. I'll let you guys figure that one out in the comments. But, like, he'd be able, and he'd entertain them, and he'd play, like, the funny music. And then if they kill Papyrus, he'd be like, bruh, I'm about to mess you up, so just don't let them kill Papyrus. Sheik. Ooh, I feel like she could be good. It's just Zelda, but a ninja. So it's more interesting than Zelda. Sorry, Zelda. Actually, I'm just going to play Zelda right now. I feel like she's a princess. They have to learn how to deal with people. And then I feel like she could just be more entertaining Zelda because she is a ninja. And they're like, whoa, that's amazing. Super cool. So yeah, they'd be good. Shulk, I don't know. I don't want to hear about how he's really feeling it around my children. That's kind of weird, Zulk. So yeah, and then he can see into the future though. Oh, so he knows if they spill their sippy cup, bruh. He'd be like, don't do that, and they'd be like, why, Shulk? And then he'd have to like explain everything. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put Simon. Hold on, next to Richter. I don't need to explain it. It's an echo. Snake. He could just give them the cardboard box to play with, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is amazing, bro. Let's just keep playing this cardboard box." And they'd be like, "Fools, this is my plan." And then he could just like, he has like a bunch of cool equipment as well, so he could do whatever he wants. Sonic. I feel like Sonic wouldn't even have to be there. Just like he would just have like a nanny cam, and you'd watch it. He could do whatever heck he wants, and then they need something, he just like runs over. So I feel like he wouldn't be responsible enough to even stay at the house the whole time. Like, he's so unreliable. Look at him. Look at that smirk. God, it's like he thinks he's better than you, and he probably is, because he's just fast, boy. I don't know. He bugs me. I'm not gonna hire. He bugs me. I have some personal issues, whatever. Squirtle's a turtle. It's a small turtle, too. Like, he's just a turtle. Terry, he's not much. He's more of a family man than Ryu, but he's like that one uncle that shows up, and he's like the cool uncle. But like you don't really know him, but he's like, yeah, that's Terry. He's the cool. Yeah, I know Terry. Yeah, I like him. But then like he doesn't really know. He's like, yeah, I'm the cool uncle, and he's like, hey kids, how's it going? And they're like, whoa, but then he doesn't actually know how to like deal with kids. So if he can just keep up the facade for like 2 hours, 3 hours, then he's all good. But that's not easy. So, but I believe in Terry. He can do it. Villager is he runs a town. He's a mayor. He's like Isabel actually, but like Isabel's a dog, so I'm gonna give her that dog factor. But he runs a town and he speaks to things that are stupid, like rocks. I think. So he can run a town. He can run a house with children for a limited amount of time. Yeah. Wario. Yeah, no. I'm not letting Wario anywhere near my children. Ever. Like, am I stupid? No, God, no, never. Just don't. It's not even up for debate. Gym teacher. She teaches kids. Yeah, she's just a gym teacher. Actually, yeah, that's her job. That's all she does. Trains people. Teach them how to behave. Actually, yeah, probably high. I'm not an expert like these ones though, because she like is a group of people, so maybe she might struggle with other things that aren't just gymming and teaching. But she knows how to work around with the kids. Same with him. I'm just gonna refer to as she. Wolf is like I don't know. I feel like he's the kind of babysitter that you hire, and he's all nice, and then when you leave, he goes out and he smokes cigarettes in the back and just tells the kids to like watch Netflix or Disney Plus, and they're like, I guess, but, and then you come home and you see him smoking, you're like, oh, I got you, and he's like, dang it, gosh, dang it, I've been bamboozled. Yoshi's a funny dinosaur. He's funny. Yeah, I like Yoshi. But he would just go, wow. Oh, he could take them on like piggyback rides though. But then they get bored of that, and then he's like, what do I do now? He can make them omelets with his eggs. I don't know. It's kind of messed up, I guess. Final one, Zero Suit. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Actually, yeah, she'd be like, she wouldn't really be special. Just one of these ones. I feel like she'd be the best though, because she'd be able to like do things with them, because she's like a gymnast, right? Like make like make like a really crappy parkour course where they have to like duck under a chair and like roll under another chair. Maybe jump over a chair. I don't know. Things can get crazy with Zero Suit now. And I'm just thinking all the things you do with chairs. Ooh, it's crazy, bro. Okay, wait. I'm gonna rank DDD now. DD and Puckman. DD is just a penguin with a hammer. In Brawl, he used to throw out like the little like the Waddle Dee thing. I think they were called Waddle Dee. Yeah, just Waddle Dee, and they'd be like entertaining, but not anymore. They say Brawl, baby, or else Meta Knight would be Puckman, Pac-Man, the last one. I just Munch. Do you know what, Pac-Man? I put him there because he's not like, he wouldn't be terrible, but he wouldn't really add anything. So I don't know why. No, yeah, there's no reason to really hire Pac-Man. But it's like there's no reason to, like, you wouldn't not want to hire Pac-Man. It's like, I guess, but you wouldn't look at it your way. Like these people you'd want to. These people would be like, yeah, I'll like this good hire. They'll be like, yeah, sure, I guess, and then not really, and then no, and then Wario. Don't even get me started, bro. Never. Not even once. Like, don't even think about it. Anyway, sorry for hating a Wario video. Like, shouts to Wario fans, but I mean, come on. Like, look at him. No. Get away. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to say if you want more videos like this, or like what you want them about specifically, because I'll do probably anything. Unless it's bad, then I won't do it. So only good ideas, because if they're bad, I'm not going to do them. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Sorry to add on to it, but I'm going to make a Pokemon video. Like either a review, probably a review, or maybe a commentary, because I clipped a bunch of stuff, but we'll see. But probably a review. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.